Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the M.H.R.C Trials this morning on this sunny Sunday, the 10th of January 2015, moving up to the first of 8 trials behind the mobile here, 2,180 metres, all 6 run. 1 is When the Ground Shook, 2 is Soho Berlin, 3 is Sweetwise, 4 One Wise Man, 5 Bobby Fabulous, 6 Master Pip. Set to go, green lights and away. Off they go with the green light up, and first away towards the outside was One Wise Man. Goes on and leads by about 4 metres. 2 in second placing, moving up on the outside is Bobby Fabulous as they move out of the home straight. 3 metres to Sweetwise in third place towards the peg line. 5 metres away in fourth position. Settling down out of the home straight was When the Ground Shook, another 5 metres back to Soho Berlin, and 4.5 metres to Master Pip back at the rear of the field. 20 metres first to last, top of the back straight, heading towards the 1700 metre mark. And Zach Steenhouse takes Bobby Fabulous to the lead, led by 4 metres, 2 in second position on the leaders back as they went down the back straight was One Wise Man. Sweet Wise is 4 metres behind that third, 4 metres into When the Ground Shook, 4.5 metres to Soho Berlin, and then about a similar margin to Master Pip at the rear of the field. No change to the order, 20 metres first to last. They're heading now to the lap and a quarter around the home turn. We're showing in front still, being Bobby Fabulous by about 4 metres to One Wise Man in second. 4 metres away in third, 3 back on the pegs is, as they run around the home turn, Sweet Wise as they hit the 1200 metre mark. 4th position on the inside When the Ground Shook as they continue to race an Indian foal. They're coming down to get the bell from behind that Soho Berlin. And last of all is Master Pip. Bell coming up this time, 20 metres first to last, a lap and 1,000 metres left to go. Bobby Fabulous led the way still with no change to the order. 4 metres in front from in second One Wise Man. 3rd position as they move left-handed up the side of the course out of the home straight towards the 800 is Sweetwise. 4 metres to When the Ground Shook, and then 4.5 metres to Soho Berlin and 4.5 metres to Master Pip. Still last of the 6 with no change to the order still. Top of the back straight towards the last 700 metres now, and still no change with Bobby Fabulous running along nicely in front, led by 5 metres. 2 in second as they move towards the end of the back straight was One Wise Man. Coming one off the inside now is When the Ground Shook to move up on the outside. Down on the inside then is Sweetwise from Soho Berlin, is now effectively 1-1 at the 400, and behind that Master Pip. Off the back, 10 metres first to last. Bobby Fabulous led the way by about a head to When the Ground Shook, moving up on the outside. 5 metres away and third down on the inside is, as they come towards the home straight, One Wise Man. Still in front, Bobby Fabulous, led by about 5 metres. To When the Ground Shook in second, coming off the inside, One Wise Man with a run. Soho Berlin, Master Pip down the outside, but it's still Bobby Fabulous holding them in the run of the line, and Bobby Fabulous won it by 3 metres. Tight second, maybe on the inside, One Wise Man, and nose to Master Pip, but it's a photo in behind them. Soho Berlin, behind Soho Berlin, 20 metres away When the Ground Shook, and 8 metres to Sweetwise, last of the 6. So we'll be win to 5 Bobby Fabulous with a fairly tight go for the places, but 5